Facebook and mobile?
It's gonna be on YouTube and Instagram.
YouTube, cool.
Good morning. Can you
Morning.
please tell us your name and what do you do?
Hi, my name is Jose Olivencia. I work for a utility company in New York, and I'm a handball player.
How long are you a handball player?
I've been playing, I'm in my 50s now. I've been playing since I was in my early teens. Really, on and off, but I put over 40 years, easy.
Why do you like this game? Why you play it so long?
This game, I think, is the most dynamic sport in the world. I think it's intense. There's no greater feeling than when you're hitting the handball against the wall and making your shot. Bottom line, when you make your shot, it's like, the world could end at the very next minute and you'll be happy.
What do you have today? What's going on today here?
Today is the ICH juniors and men's big ball tournament. We're in Central Park, New York City. So I'm involved in the Open and I'm involved in the Golden Classic 50s.
You have a big competition in each division? Or?
Yeah, there's competition. There's competition in every division. People, say competition. Every time you're on the court, it's competition. Cause like I said, I told you earlier, like off camera, anybody can lose in any given day, So that's just the way it is.
Mr. Jose, can you please show us your best advices, your best shots in handball and
my best shots
and your tactics, your thinking, everything about handball
right.
that you could share.
So where's the ball? Did I have the ball? Can you give us a moment, darling? I'm videotaping, doing something.
Thank you.
Normally, every handball player should have like a good serve to start off the game. A good serve to get them out of trouble. A good serve to score and for offense. A good serve is a must. Some guys don't have a serve and they win on athleticism. Which is great, but you gotta have a serve. Any great player will tell you need a serve. So I would say the best serves are either the low serve or a deep serve to the guys to the back of the court, to hit the long line. So in other words, you hit a low serve, right? With an angle, you hit the low serve, make the guy run for the serve. And then you hit a deep serve. You hit a deep serve. That's not particularly deep. Deep serve will be more or less to the long line. Something like that. So keep the guy back. Odds are he's going to give you a poor return because the sword is deep and he's going to throw him off the deep serve or the low serve. He's going to have to run to it. And you could, with your second shot, you could just put him away or score a point, what you need to do to win the game. So that's what you need, I would say, in this game. And you need to play the competition. Take your beatings. Travel to the courts, call people out, join tournaments, and believe in yourself, believe in your shots, and take care of your body, and take care of your mind, and just do the right thing when it comes to either life or just the game. And remember that image is everything. You have to show everyone that, you're good as a person first, then good as a player, And like I said, this game is the best game in the world. I recommend it to everybody.
Well, Mr. Jose, I'm not gonna let you go so easy since I got you. Can you please tell me more about the serve?
Serve's very. You can do. Everybody develops their own serve. I like to use the underhand topspin serve to the angle to the left, and because it has a spin on it, it's a top spin. I would go like this. Keep the ball, and the ball spins out that way. He's off the court, so the ball spinning. He's got it. It's tough for him to return that. help to him return. So he's off the court returning, and you take and you go to the wall and you take it off the air, and you kill the ball where he's not. Hit the ball. The trick is to hit the ball where he's not. I mean, that's the name of the game. So that serve works. That serve, it's an excellent serve. Like I say, a lot of guys today don't use serves. Maybe, I mean, very small percentage do. Like I would say 20% of 100, I mean, use serves. But like I said, if you want to get yourself out of trouble, develop a good serve and a strong second shot after the return, his return.
Well, at the beginning you're losing a lot, and if you're in the back, what's a good return?
What if a lob is always a good return? If you're back there, you got to lob. You got to be able to develop the lob. You know, bring the ball deep back, bring the guy back behind you. You know, bring the guy back. That's slow. You know, you bring the guy back here. You get in front of him. His positioning, we bring him back. I mean, you get in front of him and you put shots in front of you. A lob, if you're in the back, a lob is always the best return. Or down the line, power shots deep. That works. So.
Do you prefer center lob or the line?
Corner lobs are the best. I mean, in inside, develop a strong lob, you get it back. Bring them back. And like I said, wait for his return and take it off the air. And like I said, put it where he's not. And use your body also to block him out.
Okay, so we have a good return. What's next?
You have a good return. I mean, good return. You get him. He's back. You put the ball. You get in front of him. Right. Kill the ball. Kill the ball. Right.
Let me hold up.
I got you. Get the ball. Right, you hit it to where he's not. That's the trick of the game. That's the trick, the fundamental handball. You hit it where he's not. As I said earlier, fundamental handball is the way to go. You know, I mean, it pays off. I mean, great players can create, and that's all good and dandy. But if you want a high percentage shot, just play fundamental handball. Like go to his weak hand. If he's a righty, hit it to his left. If he's a lefty, hit it to his right. And like I said, hit the ball in front of you. If you're in front of him in the game, hit the ball in front of him.
How do you look at doubles?
I'm not a doubles player, but doubles player is like the same thing. You hit the ball in front of you. I mean, if you're playing the weak side, hit the ball in front of you. If you're playing the power side, hit the ball in front of you. That's basically the game, to be honest with you. And keep your opponent behind you and hit the ball in front of you. But like I said, I'm a singles player. Don't get me wrong. Doubles is great. I mean, I love it also, but I'm a singles player through and through.
Let's talk more about singles.
Right.
What's your tactics? You said just keep it away.
Tactics is good serve, strong second shot, and score. You know, I mean, and may the better man win. Singles is the game in handball. Singles is the game. It's the best game in handball. I mean, it's just you by yourself doing everything on the court. So, I mean, that's the man's game, singles.
How do you kill the ball?
Kill the ball, you have to shoot your shot. Go for the ball. I mean, look where you want to hit it, right? You kill it. You just hit the shot. I mean, and aim low at the wall and hit it. You gotta develop these shots. These shots all come through with practice, and you know you're going for and like I said, going for it. Go for your shot and just practice it. Practice the killer shots. No, but the lowest shot on the wall you're hitting, and you know it's making it impossible for him to get. And it's the prettiest shot in the game, the killer. So like I said, it's all about development. You know, playing and spending a lot of time on the handball.
How do you challenge people? Like you
call them out. You say, "Hey, I want to play you singles," and that's it. I mean, either be it a friendly game or for a wager. I mean, a lot of guys play for money. I mean, a lot of the better players play for money. But I mean, you get those players who will play you. You know, they're willing to spend time with you for free. That's a special player. But you know, a lot of times to get the best out of somebody, you got to play for money or join the tournaments. That's where you're gonna find the better players.
That's great. That's great. Thank you, Sir Jose. How would you like the sport to go? How do you see him? I would like the sport
to go. To me, it's the best sport. I don't care what anybody says. I love playing it. It's just fun, and I like having fun playing it. But I would like the sport to get as big as tennis. To us handball players, the sport is the best sport in the world. I mean, they'll all tell you that. There's no two ways about it. And I would like to get it as big as tennis, you know, pro tennis. You know, and I would say to every handball player out there to promote the sport, tell others about the sport, tell others to play the sport. You know.
Thank you, Mr. Jose.
Thank you. Thanks. Play handball. Thank you.
Thank you.